And welcome to Good Morning Driftwood. We've got a little bit of an unusual situation this morning. Our lovely colleague Bench isn't in the studio.
Yeah, he is not here.
It's very unsettling, to be honest, to not have his presence here.
Yeah, I just keep looking at his empty chair.
It's one of those things where you're not really understanding of how used to something you are until it's not there anymore.
No.
And now things just feel wrong. There's an absence.
Yeah, and it wasn't pre-planned. This wasn't a holiday
Did not know
situation.
that coming in this morning, Bench would not be here.
No, we got very cryptic text messages from him. And to be honest, it has taken us a long time to try and get a phone call to him now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But now we've heard Matthias has said that he's being patched in. I don't know where he is, but apparently Matthias has some sort of technological wizardry and can patch him in. So, Bench, are you there?
Dirk, Benny, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Bench.
Coming in loud and clear.
Coming in loud and clear. What's going on,
are you
buddy?
okay?
Oh,
Are you all right? Are you safe?
Yes.
Firstly, are you safe?
Yes. Well, I think kind of. Right now, I am.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything is fine. I'm very sorry to not be there in the room with you two.
I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, and boy, do I hope to see you soon. I'm in a bit of a situation right now, and unable to get to the studio today. Hopefully, I'll be able to get there soon. But you know, I never miss a day of work. Not going to start now.
It's the first time.
Oh, I know. Well, but I'm not missing it. I'm still here. I'm
Okay, I
getting
guess
paid for this. I'm
technically,
not
but-
using my leave days.
But we still don't have any answers. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all of this began last night, essentially. I received an invitation to an exclusive party hosted by none other than Baron Jacques Von Dead, the richest man in Driftwood. You guys all know of Jacques
He's
Von Dead.
Very mysterious. Not much is known about him.
Very mysterious. So the party, as I found out, was to be held on his yacht. Exclusive party on his yacht, the converted Dutch galley known as the Recluse.
Okay, and this
Yeah.
invite came to you last night and you immediately packed and went to it.
Well, it was like midday. I didn't say much, just gave an address, which was by the docks, which is not unusual. Most addresses are by the docks in Driftwood. So I just
did this
went.
invitation come?
A letter in the mail.
Just
Okay.
mailed a letter.
Okay. And
Yeah,
And
old school.
Okay, so you got invited to this exclusive party with this Baron?
Yeah, I mean, you can't say no
Why-
to that. You know, you gotta.
No, I guess I understand. What I don't understand is that it's you got an invite to this.
Well,
and
Yeah.
Penny and
I
myself
was-
are just sitting here like a bunch of jerks.
yeah, no offense taken as to why I would be invited to a fancy party, but I was a little confused as well. I'll be honest.
See, so you knew,
but-
you understood.
Mhm.
You sound
Yeah,
more
I knew.
confused,
And
so,
I- I understand where I stand in life and in the culture. Here's the thing: after I got there, you know, very fancy party.
So the party has happened?
fairly-
Was it last night or is it
It
forthcoming?
was last night.
Okay.
It was last night, and
Okay.
I realized why I was invited. The
Was it a
Baron
hunting-
Von Dead
was
was
a hunting
Well,
man sort of
Yeah,
situation.
was it a
Nope.
hunting men
Were
for
you-
sport thing?
Yeah, where you brought their sort of, 'cause
Nope.
then that would make sense why
Yeah.
they would call you and
You're
not me and
so
Penny.
fast.
Nope.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
But
It wasn't
also
that.
weak. So like us, we could fight for ourselves and sort of
Mhm.
fend them off. Whereas they're with Bench,
Hey,
they're probably
hey.
like, he could probably run pretty quickly, but
Yes.
once we get him,
Dirk,
wouldn't put up a lot of
Dirk.
fight. Yeah.
Dirk.
What's up, Bench?
Dirk, sit down.
I'm seating. I'm in the studio because I'm here doing my
I can't
job.
see you. I can't see you. I figure you're just take a seat. It's fine. We're all good. Everything is good except what happened last night.
Okay, all right.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, take us there.
So the Baron was intending to throw basically a murder mystery party, and
Again,
which
they're
kind of fell
definitely
into place as
teeing
to
up
why
Bench being
he.
murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not being murdered, he did say he invited me because of my reputation as Driftwood's best and only gentleman sleuth.
Ah.
He wanted like an old school gentleman sleuth style detective to make his murder mystery party feel more authentic.
Very cool. And you're the preeminent gentleman sleuth in the Driftwood Isles. Very cool.
Yes. And this is when things took a turn during this yacht cruise. We were on seas, as we say, And I'm afraid that the Baron Jacques von Dead has in fact died.
Kind of inviting it with the name, it feels like.
Yeah.
If you do ever get murdered, it's like, asking for it.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I a couple times thought he was dead already just based on the name.
Yeah, you associate those words in your head and you're like, oh, Baron von Dead, obviously dead.
Yeah, one of those people that when you hear they're still alive, I bet you goes, oh,
really?
Oh,
well, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
but he was
most
killed,
of the Von
he was killed last night. He showed up dead.
Yes. No, he showed up alive. He died during the night.
Festivities.
Exactly. The way he was intending for the murder mystery to go, he gave everyone a gun with a blank and had everyone shoot him at the same time. And he was going to fake his death, and then people would have to solve it. But one of those guns was loaded.
But okay, a murder mystery party. Someone has to get murdered. Was there another murder that was the focus of the party, and then this happened additionally? Because if this just happened and was the only murder that happened, maybe it was all a facade. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Maybe it was
so
a show.
in a
maybe
murder,
he is just faking his death, and you.
No, and I am sitting. I am sitting next to his corpse. I still haven't solved it.
You're next
Here's the
to
thing.
his body?
There are procedures.
Oh my goodness!
Call the authorities.
You're calling us from a body? That's so disgusting. Why would you do that to us?
Yeah.
I am in international waters right now. Listen, I am stuck on this yacht.
That still makes the choice of you just hanging out with it not okay.
I'm not choosing to hang out with it. Listen, I am stuck here with...
You have to tell someone if you're next to a dead body. It's like if you're an undercover cop. It's the same rule.
That makes us creeps by proxy.
Yeah, we're not creeps.
Listen, I am not a creep. I am working. I am stuck on this yacht with 8 of the richest and most powerful people in Driftwood, and one of them murdered the Baron. I cannot let anyone leave until I figure this out. Okay?
All right.
This is the thing.
You said that very impassioned, but I still feel like you don't need to hang out with the body. But continue.
Well, I don't feel comfortable like leaving the body alone because any of them can tamper with the evidence, and I haven't covered all the dusts yet, You
haven't gotten all the powders off it?
All the powders. And when you're international water, they're called dusts. But yes, powders.
Okay. Don't know. I apologize. Don't know all the terms for it, but I'll take your word for it. You're the expert. All right. That makes sense.
Yes.
And how's the investigation going?
Well... Listen, there are 8 suspects that are on the boat with me. Would you like me to run them down for you guys?
Can I ask a question before you do?
Yes, of course.
Is it just that there were 8 other guests in total, or have you narrowed this down in any way, shape, or form? Because if it was just there's 8 other guests and you have 8 possible suspects, I don't think you're working fast enough.
Haven't made any progress since the murder last night.
Well, here, everyone has a motive in a way. Okay. I have my suspicions, but I haven't solved it yet.
He hasn't narrowed it down.
I haven't solved it yet.
He hasn't narrowed it down at all.
You have a day job. You have a day job at this radio station, okay?
We're paying
and
you.
I am here.
What's going on there? This is just a hobby for you. You're sleuthing. And I applaud you.
Well, again, this is why I called. I told everyone I need to be on the air. I need to record right now. I can't leave anyone else with a body. Everyone just go outside, leave me in the room with the dead body, and I'll do my report from here. I have, but again, it will take them a while to get here. And until then...
Why is that?
We are in the waters. We went away. We're not we have been sailing this entire time.
Okay. Maybe look at the captain for some
well
evidence.
He is one of the suspects.
Okay, well there you go. Because if he is keeping you elusive enough that the police have not been able to reach or find you yet, if you're constantly in motion sort of thing,
suspicious.
That's suspicious activity right there.
I'll tell you what, we need to speed this up because you got to be back here tomorrow, okay? We cannot we cannot just have you gallivanting about on a super yacht.
Unsustainable.
Yeah, we need you here physically in the studio with us. Do you know how weird it is to just hear your voice coming from the ether? That's not normal.
It's unsettling. It's very unsettling.
So let's just see if we can help you and just speed this up.
Yeah. All right. So I'll run down the suspects.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what you think. as we go along. So the people
So
here
he's asking
on the
us,
yacht with
he's
me.
got nothing.
He's got nothing.
He's got nothing. Go on.
There's not a lot of powders or dusts out here. I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, here's what we have.
Mhm.
On the yacht with me is Lady Renee Von Dead, the Baron's mother. She's here as well. A very old woman, very frail. We have Jacqueline Von Dead, his younger, more ambitious sister.
And that's how we're pronouncing the first name, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, yes.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Okay.
She says,
Are you
I
sure it's
asked
not
her, this is
something
how
where
she says it.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
I
how
figured
she says
maybe
it.
you just had read it and no one had told you, and so you just sort of made that pronunciation
That
in
was
your
our
mind.
that was our worry, yeah.
Gotcha. But okay, no, that's how she says it.
You know
Okay,
what? There's
all right.
there's a solid chance that she has only seen her name written and has never said it out loud.
So that was
So that is why
perfect.
she says it like that.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
We
the
also
mother,
have
we got the ambitious daughter, you said? Cousin?
the sister.
Sister,
She is the
ambitious.
daughter of the mother.
I see. Ambitious sister.
Yes. We also have Professor Butts McGee, who is the dean of Driftwood Uni, as we
Yeah.
all know.
I've heard of Professor Butts.
Mm-hmm.
We have Lucretia Derrick, the heiress to the Derrick family fortune. We all know the Derrick family of long history in the Isles.
What would be the professor's motive, and then what would be her motive? Because she presumably already has a lot of money if she's an heiress.
Well, she does. Look, the professor, I have found out that the professor was the young Baron's mentor when he was a young kid. He was his tutor. So that he does have a personal connection to the Baron. And we
sounds
know
quite
that the
affectionate.
university currently is not doing well financially. And of course, the Von Dads are big backers of education. They love education. So I don't know if this had any, maybe he, wanted more money and he wouldn't, I don't know exactly. I haven't figured it out.
Okay.
Lucretia Derrick, you know how rich people just don't like other rich people.
That's the thing. Rich hate rich.
Yeah, that's rich hate rich. That's what I have for motive for her. I have a
Okay.
little board.
And it says rich hate rich. This seems
Yeah.
tenuous, especially those two connections.
Yeah.
So far, the only one that stands out to me is the sister, the ambitious sister.
Yeah. I mean, normally with things
Could be.
like this, I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do your job except
Yeah.
from get back to the
We don't
studio
have
and
the
actually
dusts.
do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely priority number one from our perspective.
Yeah. But I would say that most murders are usually by people that are related or know them very, very, very well. It's always the family.
It's always the husband. It's
Yeah.
always the family.
Yeah.
It's always someone close to the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, everyone here has some personal connection to the Baron in one way or another.
Okay.
Well, we also have here Billy Will Billiamson, who is the owner of all dry transportation in Driftwood.
And they
you know,
got
all
him
dry
onto
transportation.
a boat. That's
Yeah, they
big.
got him onto a boat.
Oof.
That is, and again, I don't think he would do that for anyone other than the Baron.
Wow.
Famously
Or
dry,
maybe to
dry
take advantage of an
man.
opportunity
Could
to
be.
kill the Baron.
Exactly. We also have Percival Thick, who is his chief competitor in the wood business. We all know that the Von Dads are mainly in the wood business in Driftwoods. A lot of the ships and buildings they supplied the lumber for, and of course the Thick company are their main competitors.
Mm-hmm.
Natural rivalry there.
Natural rivalry. Another person on board, which I was not expecting to see here, but guys, Terry Wu is here.
Terry?
What? My boy
Terry
Terry
is here.
is out there? Famed
Yeah.
Driftwood DJ
Yeah.
and my close personal friend.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
He's at
He's got
every
access.
party.
That
Every
man.
single
He
party.
is the
He knows
biggest
everyone.
influencer on the Isles. We all know that.
Yeah.
Terry knows everyone. I'm not surprised he got this invite.
Yeah.
God, I
I'm-
really
you
hope
know
he
what?
didn't
I'm
do
not-
it, though.
I
What do you
don't think
think?
he did it. I don't think he did it. I like Terry, but he is here. He also. Again, the motive is a little tenuous. I think maybe he just wanted money. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really have a connection for
No,
Terry. He's just here. Honestly, it's nice to have him here.
I'm
It's nice to
glad.
have a familiar face.
Yeah, he's a good, comforting presence in any context. And honestly, on a personal note, I think if he did do it, probably had a good reason.
Yeah.
And probably should
I
face
think
consequences
so.
for that. So we can just cross Terry off.
Everything Terry's ever done
think
has
so.
been so logical and with such good reason. I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever seen an outfit of his that hasn't been thought through?
Yeah. A very intentional man.
Yeah.
And how he moves through the world.
Okay,
Who he-
so I think we're set that it was Jacqueline.
Yeah, right now it definitely points to Jacqueline. Maybe
Yeah.
the competitor guy, but it
yeah.
really feels like
Maybe.
Jacqueline. Are there any more suspects?
Well, we have, of course, the grizzled old ship captain who is leading us through these waters. A very kind of classic, old captain-looking guy. His name is Shlomo Rubinstein. He's on here with us. He's a very, very nice fellow. Not
nice,
sure what he
though.
had to do with it. He's nice. He's very nice. He's chill. Him and Terry hang out a lot. Like I saw them take a bunch of smoke breaks.
That's a vote of confidence in my
so-
book by
Yeah.
association.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like Terry trusts him, so I implicitly also trust him.
I'd go with that. I'd
There's
go with
also-
that feeling.
There's also a whole bunch of staff here whose names I didn't bother learning,
Probably
but
not
they could have done
important.
it.
That's probably
Probably
not,
not.
important, though. They're just the staff.
Bench, this
I
is
would
getting
worry.
They're
way
below
more than
the
8
deck.
people. They're-
Well, it's 8 people whose names I know.
8 important people.
Okay, yeah.
Important,
Exactly.
meaning rich.
Hey,
Hey,
Basically,
if you will,
basically
above the line.
synonymous. Yeah.
above the line, below
Yeah.
the deck. Listen,
Exactly.
big question.
Yes.
This was a super yacht, pretty big deal, very wealthy man that ran it, big party. What are the canopies like? What's the food
Good
situation been?
question,
Oh.
Penelope.
Well, it's pretty fucking impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Are there any left? Can you maybe find some sort of Tupperware or takeaway box?
They must have some type of device,
Yeah.
something that you can bring
I
some food back for us.
Because we're real hungry here.
We're real hungry.
okay. I can see if I can. There's just like a lot of loose caviar at this point. People were, really upset at the murder and kind of like threw
Can you
a bunch of
shuffle
stuff on the ground.
Shuffle through the Baron's pockets to see if maybe he has anything that you could just spoon some of that caviar into and then bring it back.
Okay, you want me to shuffle through a dead man's pocket
Maybe he's got
to
like
look
a
for
cigarette,
Tupperware?
cigarette case, just anything you can spoon some caviar in and bring back.
The
Mhm.
man is so rich, I don't think he ever touched plastic in his life. I'd be shocked if he had Tupperware on him.
A cigarette case, I'm sure that's metal.
Yeah.
And anything he might have.
There is something.
Go ahead right
You know
now.
what?
Shuffle through his
There's
pockets.
There's something poking out of his coat pocket. I'm just gonna have a look real quick.
Maybe it's a chutney or some type of thing that'll go well with the.
That
with
would be
the-
amazing.
Mm.
Oh, God, yeah.
It probably has.
Oh
nice
my gosh.
condiments.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Guys, I think I figured it out.
Oh my God.
What
There's
did
a
you
note.
find? Oh, you can't.
There's a note.
You can't put caviar in a note. That's
You
gonna
can't. That's
soak
not going to
through.
keep shuffling. Keep
There's no,
going through the
guy,
pockets, Bench.
there's no caviar in his.
Check-
well,
check
okay,
another
shit. There is
pocket.
some caviar. There's loose caviar.
Shoe.
Listen,
Just
there's
pop off one of those shoes, put some caviar in there, bring it on back.
God. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do that, but then I really
Okay.
should read you this note.
I guess.
let me just,
if you choose to.
If you must.
Oh God, how is there caviar in the shoe?
See, he knew what was up.
Exactly.
Shoe caviar. It gives it a nice tang. There's sort of a umami, a shoe-mami, if you will.
Okay. Okay, all right. I have your shoe caviar ready. Listen, this note has one word on it. In his pocket, it says mother.
I don't.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where
Again.
that's. Maybe he was
It
about to
says
write.
mother.
Maybe he was about to write a letter to his mom, who,
It's
people
really
do
in the
that.
middle of the note. It doesn't look like it was like the beginning of a thing.
Maybe he
Okay.
saw
Like it take the
Meryl Streep in something, and he had a one-word review.
Yeah, wasn't there a movie with Jennifer?
Lawrence.
a movie
Yeah.
with Meryl Streep.
I know Jennifer Lawrence. She was in a film
Mother.
called Mother.
Mother. Yeah.
Maybe he was like, I should watch Mother, starring
I'll
Jennifer
take a
Lawrence
note
later.
of this, and then that way I won't forget the name of the
Yeah,
film.
so you can watch.
There's no
Logical
there's no
Drama
ex-
later.
here's a problem. There's no exclamation point, and mother is the M is in uppercase. I also would rule out Meryl because it doesn't say Mamma Mia.
Was that a joke, Bench? You're making a joke right now. You're standing over the body of a dead man.
You are pickpocketing a dead body right now.
And you're making
You asked me to.
offensive Italian jokes.
Honestly, Bench, you need to get back to the studio.
Fine. Okay.
You're getting the boat madness out there.
You've been at sea too long.
People are starting to. I've been here less than 24 hours.
Well, clearly you're a land lad. You should be on dry land.
You know how you get when
I hope so.
You know how you get when you are too focused into a murder situation. Okay, you go. Cuckoo.
I know. I haven't eaten in so long.
But there's sure caviar.
There's you said that there's well catered. There's food everywhere. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't eaten since the murder happened, which was exactly at 12:03 last night, or today. Technically, it was technically today.
Okay.
The clock struck 12, but the clock was 3 minutes delayed.
All right. These seem like unimportant details. You know, I've never solved a murder, but I don't think the details are probably that big of a deal in general.
Yeah, we should probably just get back to the show and just make sure that the listeners get the Good Morning Driftwood that they know and love with the three of us.
Yeah. If you get any more like real evidence and we can break some news on this show, that would be fantastic. I don't think a note that says mother is really doing anything to solve this. You know, it's not like it says mom did it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a key in here as well. That's interesting.
Okay, the key
I'll
can
keep
spin
working
the
on this.
caviar.
Yeah, use the key to get the edges of the caviar in.
Yeah.
You can sort of use the key to tamp it down, to pack more caviar into the
I don't.
Skip. If you're hungry.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you're hungry, have some for
not.
yourself.
That's the
Have a little
problem.
bit. Don't have too much because I do want to make sure there's plenty for me and Penny when you bring it back. But you can have like a little bit. It's like a little key bump of caviar.
If you speak to the captain now, I'm pretty sure you could get back here by like mid-afternoon.
Yeah, you said he's cool. He could probably get back here. Just ask Terry Wu to talk to him.
Yeah, I'll go talk to them. We'll see what's up. But I'll do this after the show. I don't want to. I'm sorry for derailing as much. I'll try to,
stuff.
And I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully tomorrow's show will be as normal back in the studio. I can't imagine this going on for much longer.
Okay, well that's good to hear. You're confident. I'm confident in you as a sleuth as well. I think you can probably wrap this one up nice and tight. And the bereft family will be put at ease by your solving all of their worries.
I hope so, unless one of them did it, in which case they will rot in jail for the rest of their lives.
Agreed. And on that note, we're going to go to our first break. We will see you on the other side.